Okay, and this is why Azealia Banks always wins, because Azealia Banks is not the crazed person that the media tries to make me. When you talk about oppression, the media has purposefully been dodging past all of the intelligent things that I say to, fingerpick words and truncate them together to just make me look like I'm just some illiterate imbecile. I had an interview with Lord Lebednev. I don't know how to say his last name. What is it? Lebednev? I don't fucking know. The other day about cancel culture, which was really kind of late in my opinion. And honestly, I just feel like as a politician, like cancel culture and the internet and social media, that's what you're talking about now. Like, dude, there are like 2 wars going on. Like, no. But yeah. And when I got the type back from them, it was like literally all white people, like they just like went and truncated some words together to make, they basically just shenanigans me and left out all of the other like really insightful and intelligent things that I said. And I was just like, oh shit, yeah, that is a form of oppression. That is what the media has been doing to me. They have been purposefully trying to make me look like I'm some deranged, desperate, kind of crazed, illiterate, just like, some crazy black bitch who just can't help herself. And I think that's what Jeff Kwatinetz has been relying on in this situation. But I just found a few things out. So this is how this is how everything ends. Like, it's done. Like the war is over. And actually the war is about to begin I don't even know if it's going to be a war. Like, niggas might actually have to go to jail. Like, yeah, Jeff, you might be going to jail. And your lawyers are definitely getting reported to the California State Bar because they are 100% aware that they are helping you commit a crime. That is not ethical. So everyone's under the assumption that my split from Universal was like this big like fight and scream, and it was not that at all. There was someone working at Polydor named Ferdy Unger Hamilton who was just like really annoying, and yeah, he didn't understand rap. And it was kind of the same thing that happened with my XL deal with Richard Russell. This guy who's like seemingly so cool, but like when you really think about it, like his claim to fame is the Prodigy. And it's so funny, I didn't find out who Drexcia were until after I finished Fantasy 2. So it kind of gave me like a little bit of like validation, like, oh shit, like C-punks never die, we multiply. But yeah, Richard Russell's claim to fame is the Prodigy. Like, we love Keith Flint, rest in peace Keith Flint. But the Prodigy are largely ripoffs of Drexcia and Underground Resistance, 2 black groups from, exactly, yeah, we invent everything. We invent every fucking thing. So, damn, just in retrospect, just thinking back, like, on all the times that I had my head hanging down, and all the times that I felt like rejected by these people, these fucking people, like, who the fuck are these people? Like, what the fuck is a fucking Richard Russell? Now, really, what the fuck is a Richard Russell? Huh? Like, what? Like, yeah, Richard, you convinced me to fucking, like, drop out of fucking high school and write raps about sex over EDM beats, and Diplo was trying to fucking, like, facilitate it. That's fucked up. It's fucked up. And furthermore, we're really going to have to correct the score. I was very confused when I was called by Vibe magazine and being told that I was going to be on a cover with Diplo. And I was just like, why am I on a cover with Diplo? Like, I don't even have any Diplo songs. Do any of us even know any Diplo records? No. And, like, no. Do you know, like, the types of terrible fucking, like, things Diplo used to do to me when I was 17? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and broke. And, like, right now, of course, when you're 17, you're fucking broke. And you're, like, you know, you got a little bun in your hair with, like, a little, like, bang and shit like that. Like, you're not, like, you know, you don't know your right foundation color yet and all type of shit like that. And, like, yeah, like, I was a little ass fucking girl. Like, I want a fucking cheeseburger and fries and shit like that. Like, no, like, do you know the type of just fucking, like, racist, like, demeaning kind of just, like, head game? Like, if you guys just knew the type of degrading shit that nigga would, like, do to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of, like, gas me and coerce me and, like, make me feel like I had to have sex with him to get, like, beats from him, you know? And, like, I would have sex with him, and then, like, he'd be like, oh, I'm gonna send you some beats, da-da-da, I gotta catch this flight, da-da-da. And I would, like, ask, like, oh, can I order something from room service? And they would say no. Like, nigga would say no. Like, grimy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you, damn, just, like, sticking your dick all in this, like, little teenage girl, and, like, she just asked you for a burger and fries, and you said no? Okay. So, yeah, I really need everybody to stop running with that narrative of how Diplo found me. Diplo did not find me. I was discovered on MySpace by a guy named 27 Clash. Thank you very much. And every and any time one of these outlets repeats it, it really does strike, like, a bad chord. It strikes a really bad chord. And it just, like, reminds me of, like, and, oh my gosh, like, he took this, like, Polaroid photo of me, which I guess then, you know, when you're, like, 18, like, you think those things are, like, cool, sentimental things. And, you know, that picture has kind of just been floating around in, like, boxes, you know, of my stuff from, like, state to state, city to city. And, you know, I'm a very spiritual person. I don't believe in, like, throwing photos of myself out. But I looked at the photo the other day, and, like, I could just see, like, all the sadness in that little girl's eyes. Like, I was really sad. Like, really fucking sad. I was just really fucking sad. Because I just felt like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what did this, like, what the fuck just happened? Like, this nigga just kind of, like, fucked me, and then, like, took a picture of me, and, like, ran out the door, and, like, you know, I'm, like, 18, I'm kind of just, like, what the fuck is going on? And, like, nobody from XL is there to, like, you know, interject, or, like, and they don't even know how fucking much bullshit I was going through, you know, just trying to, like, get them to listen to my demos and all that other shit. Meanwhile, I gotta watch them fucking, like, you know, give all the praise to fucking, like, Tyler, the Creator, and he's saying all kind of fucking flagrant shit. But any one word from me, and I'm getting, like, demonized by Richard Russell. Like, I remember I would, like, be sending demos, like, calling, trying to just get an answer, and then, like, the nigga tells me I sound amateur. I'm like, of course I sound fucking amateur, nigga. Like, you signed me off of, like, 2 songs that I told you that I recorded in a mic in a sock, like, in some hypebeast ass closet on Cubase. Like, of course I sound like a fucking amateur. Duh. Like, that's why I'm here at XL, trying to not sound like an amateur. Like, is anybody going to help me? Is anybody gonna help me make some records? Anybody? No, you're just throwing me to the wolves. You're throwing me to Diplo, and Diplo's not getting anything fucking done. I fucking hate Richard Russell, like, with a burning passion. Like, what a waste of time. And just the nerve, like, really the nerve of you. Like, first off, your beats suck. Yeah, your taste in everything sucks. XL sucks. Like, just the nerve of you, a fucking adult, to not realize that a 17-year-old girl is probably going to need some fucking guidance. A 17-year-old girl who's only made 2 songs in her life that you're giving a record deal to is probably going to need some fucking guidance. Like, yeah. There was supposed to be, I'm sorry, but record labels, when you sign these kids and they're like 16, 17, 18, there's another set of responsibility that you have to take on. Yes, absolutely. You cannot just leave them out there like that. But anyways, so I finally get this like beat from Diplo, and he tells me that it's his beat. And I remember I was up in Montreal and I wrote Fuck Up the Fun. And then I put it out on Fantasy Mixtape, and then I get sued for something like $160,000 for, you know, something that's like a drumline beat. And this guy named DJ Master D comes out of the woodworks, and he's like, that's my beat. And I'm like, Diplo, you gave me this beat. You told me this was your beat. And he was like, yeah, I gave you the beat, but I didn't tell you to put it out. And he left me with the bill. So please, everyone, if you were confused, Diplo has never done a damn thing for me, okay? Diplo has not even bought me a fucking lunch, okay? Diplo can't do a damn thing for me. Diplo can't do a damn thing for me. Diplo cannot produce to save his fucking life. Yeah, y'all need to pay a little bit closer attention to this nigga, because this nigga is out here like sticking his dick in like 15-year-old girls and like shit like that now. All of that like funke shit, all that stuff when he was going through Brazil, all that stuff. No, that was sex tourism. Yeah, he was paying like 14-year-old girls, like of course black girls, 14-year-old black girls in beer to twerk on the stage and like fuck him after the show and stuff like that. Diplo has a sex addiction, and that's somebody who needs to be canceled from the industry, like entirely, abso-fucking-lutely. Because I'm not the only like, well, luckily he didn't fucking like ruin me, but like, yeah, like he destroys women. Like, I've watched him with his dick, like, squander the fucking hopes, dreams, and fucking plans of so many brilliant fucking female artists. MIA, like, MIA is the number one. Like, yeah. Maya, we could tell. We could tell that heartbreak is still, because Diplo's a grimy nigga, and he be, like, doing grimy shit. Like, even Maluka, come on, my nigga, like, y'all know how much I fucks with Maluka. Like, yeah, another project like that Diplo couldn't see through. Like Diplo is nasty, and like now all of this stuff coming out that he's giving, what, you giving 15-year-old girls HIV and shit, and then trying to have it scrubbed from the internet. Like, niggas ain't hear that. Nah, no. But I digress. Okay, I just had to like state that fact, because I think that there are a lot of you hip hop heads who aren't aware of the other things that belong to us, and kind of just automatically give credit for our things to random fucking white people. And yeah, Vibe magazine, that was not. I had no clue what the fuck that article was about. I don't know why he was in my mermaid shoot. Like, why is he here? Like, why the fuck is he here? If anyone was on set that day, you remember just how fucking disgusted and, like, you know, just how rude and nasty I was to him, because it's like, yeah, nigga, now I got fucking money. Yeah, I got fucking money. Get out now. I could kick you out of my fucking trailer. Get the fuck out of here, cracker. And please, like, come on, like, black media, like, yes, Joe Budden, Rory Amal, fucking academics, hello. Shine the fucking spotlight on this white guy that is, like, he specifically targets young women of color, and there are 2 little girls now saying that they contracted HIV from Diplo. And he's doing everything in his power to just have it scrubbed from the internet. He's still showing up at people's fashion shows and all type of shit like that, being the grimy fucking dirtbag that he is. No. I'm sorry, but like if we're gonna be like, you know, throwing R. Kelly in the fucking bin, like at least R. Kelly made some fucking music that we can remember. Get this nigga Diplo. Okay, so back to why Jeff Kwatinetz is absolute fucking toast. Okay. So, when I exited Universal, I only left because there was the guy, Freddie Unger Hamilton, who was doing everything in his power to kind of just make it seem like David Joseph, who was the head of Polydor, who actually put up that multi-million-dollar shit to sign me, only for me to run away with Larry Jackson and Jimmy Iovine because Larry was like the only black guy there, and like, you know, it's just like that, like we just kind of like gelled. We were like, you know, Phil and Lil kind of thing. I had a little boyfriend in LA, so I was just like, you know, I'm just go to LA, like, you know, I'm gonna just go to LA. Especially being new in the industry and stuff like that, like I used to cling to Larry for. So, you know, I will always say Jimmy Iovine. Okay, no, the music industry died the day Jimmy Iovine left, because Jimmy Iovine, he's just saying that he's the greatest of them all. Nobody's better than Jimmy. Not a Clive Davis, not a fucking L.A. Reid, not a nobody. Nobody is a better record executive than Jimmy Iovine. Because Jimmy Iovine understands how this works. He understands his role. He understands the artist's role. And he's not here to, like, he's not whack. He knows that there's no money in a sad artist or an artist that feels like enslaved or whatever the fuck. You know, Jimmy Iovine's a fucking class act, and he's got the best taste ever. But Jimmy Iovine did his service. He paid his dues, and I completely understood. I understood completely when he was like, all right, screw you guys, I'm going home. And he was leaving Universal to go work for Apple, and Larry Jackson was going along with him. Were it not for just the crazy demand for, you know, my live show and like the fashion and all of that getting in the way of me just sitting down and being able to like complete my album, you know, my album probably would have been done way sooner, and it would have been able to come out with Larry and Jimmy at the label, even though they weren't the ones who signed me. I was running amok at Universal, but, you know, Universal was really good to me. They gave me a lot of space to find myself as an artist. Like, I really did run amok. And Jimmy Iovine was just like, yeah, sure, whatever she wants, let her do it. And I'm sure them bills used to come in to Polydor, and they used to be like, what? Because, I think there was like a $500,000 budget for Broke with Expensive Taste, and I actually wound up spending like $2.3 million. And then I think I spent like another like $800,000 just making Fantasy 2, which I released on WeTransfer. Oh gosh, like I'm sure everyone fucking hated me. But so Jimmy and Larry leave. This guy John Janet comes in, and he comes in fresh. I recently saw some pictures of John Janet. I was like, oh, John Janet's out there getting the LA treatment. Okay, he's got his Botox now. He's got his like crisp white shirts. Okay. Wait, I meant Fantasy 1. That's how you know Fantasy 2 is like coming, and like, now I have to sit down and make a whole new album, because it's like, y'all know I've been trying to fucking get this album to y'all, but it's like, you know, like I've been having to like release tracks and like, you know, denature the album so many times over the past 10 years because like, you know, bitches gotta pay bills, bitches not getting their fucking royalties, like you don't have your money to reinvest in yourself and double up on it and double up and double up, you know what I'm saying? Or you gotta fucking pay the lawyer or pay this or pay that or whatever the fuck. You know, like, yeah, like, this shit with Jeff Kwatinetz has been, like, actual oppression. Like, actual, like, textbook, you know, civil rights section, like, oppression. You know, he's been using his status as a white male to steal. But honestly, there is a reason for that, and it's Yamaya, and I will explain in a minute. Like, no, the way she works is so crazy. The way Yamaya works is so crazy. Like, she's really the best. Like, she's just the best. So yeah, I'm like in the office with John Janik. I'm like playing him Broke with Expensive Taste. It's like his first day on the job, you know, like he's absolutely green. Like, you know, this is like pre hair plug, like pre Botox, like, you know, he's just like running on fucking like Red Bulls and I don't know, like sweat. Like he had on one of them like little like, you remember those like junk food t-shirts, those like Urban Outfitters t-shirts that like say like Superman or some other like weird like fake retro shit. Like it was just like, and I think he had like some Chucks on. I'm just like, oh God, who is this dork? Like, who is this fucking dork? So then I play him the album, and you can tell he's shaking in his fucking boots because he's like, oh my God, is she going to like rip my head off like at any moment? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, he's just like so nervous. Then John Janik turns to me and he goes, Azealia, I really like this record, but I don't know what to do with it. And the tremble in his voice was like, I understood immediately what he meant. Like, bitch, I just got this job. I fought hard for this job. This is a risk for me. I need, like, straight wins right now. I don't know what to tell you. And then, you know, since Freddie already kind of, like, put this, like, wall up between me and David Joseph, I just exercised this, like, pay or play clause that I had in my deal because I did not want to feel the... I didn't want to feel the rejection of getting dropped from a company as big as Universal, you know? But really, if Freddie would have just got his drunk ass out the way and I could have spoke to Dave Joseph, like if Freddie and his spinning records, fucking EDM, white boy trap beats, fucking smashed potato face ass was not in there just trying to like control shit, I probably could have went to London and like played the shit for David Joseph, and David Joseph would have been like, yeah, this is amazing, dog. Like, come on, let's go, boom. Because I have nothing but fond memories of David Joseph. Like, I had a great time at Universal. Like, so all of these damn fucking articles that you guys write about, like, oh, how I stormed out of the label. No, you might have heard me, like, complaining on the internet about fucking smashed potato face, smashed Mr. Potato Head, Ferdy Unger Hamilton. But that's who I was fucking complaining about. I wasn't complaining about anybody else. I loved everyone that I worked with at Interscope and at Polydor. Because honestly, like, that ATM Jam shit was trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember getting a call from Pharrell. Like, I had just landed in New York City, and he gassed it. Like, Pharrell could have easily sent me that beat. I could have worked on that shit at home. He gassed it and told me Bianca was going to be at the studio. When I tell you, I got off the plane, I grabbed my bag, I took an Uber back around to the fucking entrance, I went in the fucking bathroom, I took a fucking little cat bath, okay? Made sure I brushed my teeth, put some BioSilk in my hair, and I was like, oh, honey, I'm going to meet Miss Beyonce. Today is the day. You know, I'm just like marching down the fucking runway. I'm ready to fucking fuck it up. And I get to Miami, and it's like Pharrell there. And it's Pharrell and some other like bootleg Benny Blanco looking nigga. And I'm just kind of like, all right, where's Beyonce? Like, that's the first thing. I'm like, all right, where's Beyonce? And Pharrell's like, oh, she's not coming tonight. Now, let me tell you, me and Larry were so fucking hyped for this. Like, Larry booked me the fucking suites at the Aquilina. I had the fucking, like, heated floors up in there with little like gold knobs on the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay, yes, because no. If I'm, yes, Beyonce got to see me in style, okay? Yes, work. And she didn't even show up. I highly even doubt that she even knew that I was coming to Miami to work with her or for her. But when Pharrell played me the song, ATM Jam, I was like, this is what she wants to do? Are you sure? You sure? I was confused, but I was gonna give it a try, you know? So I write the song, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. That's it. I'm like really disappointed and like heartbroken that like Beyonce didn't show up, and like, you know, like I was just like crushed. Like morale was just low. I didn't even like the song. I was just like, fuck, like, you know, like damn, Larry just spent like probably like $20,000 on that room and like all this shit, and I didn't even get to fucking meet Beyonce. Like, oh. So I get back on the plane, I go home, and then all of a sudden this song starts popping up in Polydor's office, and lo and behold, it is Pharrell pushing for me to take the song, and I keep like saying to Ferdy, I'm like, I don't like the song. I don't want this song. And then I'm just like, okay, well, you know, hip-hop does hate me. So I'm like, hip-hop does hate me, and, you know, damn, I did grow up, like, a huge Pharrell fan, like, a huge fucking Pharrell fan. Like, are you kidding? Like, what? Pharrell's In My Mind album, a lot of you guys, like, and, like, any RD, like, okay, like, no. That's the time, like, the time. Like, Pharrell, Kanye, oh my gosh. It was just, like, a glorious time to be, like, a young black kid with cable. So like, I'm just like, okay, so this is gonna be an Azealia Banks featuring Pharrell, and we're gonna do a video. And Freddie's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, okay, great, fine, you know, like, I could totally use that, you know, like, damn, like, yeah, like, I could totally use that, like, thank you. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, it's really some butch queen shit, like some shady cunt, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring her to the studio, and I'm gonna, yeah. But like, just the fact that someone that I looked up to so much, and like, I mean, I don't mean to sound arrogant, but like $40,000 is really not a lot of money, you know, like, if you really just, like, you can do anything and make $40,000. You can show your ass on OnlyFans and probably make $40 million, you know. But I think, yeah, for Pharrell was one of the early victims of the sell your catalog kind of thing. And I heard some rumor that he sold his entire fucking catalog, including Khaleesi's shit, including everybody's shit, for like a measly $4 million. Wow. So at the end of the day, Freddie was just always so fucking drunk. Like, Pharrell was able to finesse him for a clearly much needed $40,000. Because, I mean, your voice is still on the song. And we still did release the song. You really know Pharrell really needed that 40K. Because why would you associate with me if you don't fucking like me? Like, no, that's some hoe ass shit. And it was really some fucking hoe ass shit for you to go behind that and then try to call me cancerous. Like, I'm a girl, and I'm a young girl. And you are very small. You are very small and wibble. Watch it. Ron Lafitte not gonna back you up, okay? Because rumor has it that Pharrell was one of the very early victims of the let me buy your catalog kind of thing. And rumor has it that he sold his entire catalog, including Khaleesi's shit, for $4 million. Wow. And now you see why these niggas hate me. Because, I mean, like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna, like, kowtow to someone that makes stupid fucking, like, stupid. That was a stupid decision. Like, all of that music, like, you think that was only worth $4 million? Like, are you kidding? Do you know how to do math, nigga? You want to talk about cancerous? No. And just to take the last dig at you, Jiminy Cricket, you're doing a terrible job at Louis Vuitton, and I hope you know that you've only been hired. You've only been hired because of whatever vendetta Louis Vuitton has with Kanye West, you know, and sadly, Louis Vuitton's going to turn around one day and realize, like, shit, we should have just hired Kanye West because, damn, we thought we could use our money and our capitalism and our whiteness to kind of, you know, put a lid on this mouthy Negro, but we've actually lost a lot more money in sales with all of this, like, cheap fucking garbage that Virgil and fucking Pharrell have created. Rest in peace, Virgil. But I mean, no, a lot of those like Louis Vuitton designs were very impractical. Like, no, it's not. Yeah, like nobody thinks you're a fashion icon. Everyone knows you're a label whore and you want to be Jaden Smith. Yeah, but LVMH is the type of company, yeah, French company. Of course, they like their Negroes colonized and not oppressed. There's a big difference between a Negro that has been colonized and a Negro that has been oppressed. And your light-skinned ass, like, when you were on the couch crying to Oprah, like, no, that's how you know a nigga money low. Ha! Nigga money low. He about to switch sides and be like, now I can finally make the music that I want to make. I don't want to talk about guns. I don't want to shoot guns anymore. And, like, what the fuck is going on right now? And honestly, like, Louis Vuitton, just save you guys' selves, like, because, I mean, like, the general public is not privy to whatever beef you have with Kanye West. In fact, you guys should have no beef with Kanye West because he's absolutely right. Once he started talking about Louis Vuitton, every bitch in the hood had a speedy bag. Like, he's right. And yes, you should have let his crazy ass in there to yell and scream and tell you no. Because maybe you would have got some, like, maybe like Louis Vuitton would have had, like, something relevant to contribute to the fashion world in the last fucking 10 years or so, because it's been pretty quiet for you guys over there. Like, if you think Pharrell has the cultural power that Kanye has to make people buy, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. You're wrong. No. Like, you guys know, just get, like, first off, when you said you were gonna put Kid Super there, I was really excited about that because Kid Super is fucking amazing. Like, actually, like, yeah, I would go with Kid Super before Kanye West because I feel like all the rejection and all the, like, just playing with Kanye's head has really just got him in a place where he just, like, needs to be away from everyone and just kind of, like, recollect himself and not put the pressure on himself and, like, just really fucking heal. Like, he just needs, like, some time without those weird white people around him. Okay, I'm going off on a million tangents because I have to set so many records straight. Like, just so many fucking records straight. Like, people have just been lying on me and just, like, you know, like, taking the piss out on me and kind of just, like, painting this image of me as, like, no. Like, it's nothing of the sort. Yes, I am Black Karen. I'm definitely a Jewish American princess. I definitely wear 7 jeans. I definitely wear, like, Tiffany's bracelets and Longchamp bags and shop at Zabar's. and go to theater school and shit like that. Like, I'm just a fucking, like, nerd. I'm not, like, some twerking asshole or, like, I'm not any of those things. I'm just a nerd, you know? But, okay. So, let's bring it back to me sitting in the office with John Janik, and I'm making this decision. I'm like, okay, I'm going to exercise this pay or play clause, which was really greedy of Doug Davis to put in there. But I feel like everyone was just like, so like, oh my gosh, like, and I still am like the fucking hottie, like, please. Like, no, the vegan-y is like, these niggas are not ready. They're not ready for like the monster they have created. But yeah, back in the day when I was like dating Dave Holmes, so I was like 18, like fucking with this like 43-year-old white guy, and like all the white guys in the music industry had these like ideas, and like everyone was just like real nice to me and like always like buying me things and like, you know, trying to flirt with me and stuff like that. So I really feel like Doug Davis just put that in there just to like try and impress me, you know, and like show me like just how big and bad he was. But like, honestly, like when you think back on it, it's like, okay, no, David Joseph put up a lot of money to sign me for fucking like over fucking 212. Like, he put up a lot of money. Like, there was a lot of money in my deal. And the pay or play clause was like, it was like a soccer punch. But I didn't understand back then, you know? Like, now looking back on it, it's like, nah. Like, no. That should not have been in there. That was kind of like egregious, you know? But, so yeah, I exercised the thing, and then I got fucking like $750,000 to leave with my master's and my dignity and my name and my everything. It was like the easiest divorce ever. But then, yeah, so here I am, just kind of like stranded, you know, and like, of course, stupid ass fucking hip hop media, like, you know, it's so funny. I bet most of the people that like write these articles they couldn't read any of these like contracts and decipher it. Like they don't have like the aptitude to actually like work in this industry. And a lot of the things that you guys read about lots of people are fucking lies. They're lies. They're just like stupid. Like, yeah, they're stupid shit. But yeah, hip-hop media, they tried their hardest to make it look like I got dropped and all this other stuff. And I was just like, girl, please. Girl, please. Girl, bye. Like, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm so happy that, like, hip-hop media is, like, just the fucking circus that it is. Like, it's proven, like yeah. I've outlasted the hip-hop media. Like, what the fuck do y'all even be talking about? Like, who are these people? Like, you got this, like, toothless baby mother and a fucking, like, what the fuck is going on out here? Niggas just dying left and right. And I was like, this is trash. Shit is garbage. Like, Anyway, so the parameters of my UMG exit deal clearly state that I am the owner of the records. I own the masters. I own the copyrights. They are mine under fucking federal copyright law. And I am free to license them to Prospect Park. And we will split the income 50-50 after Universal has recouped all payments. I get on the phone with David Joseph the other day. The account is in the red. So, I mean, it doesn't take an idiot to, like, go on Spotify or any of these platforms and put it into a calculator, add it up, and see that we have well past recouped UMG's money, but UMG doesn't have their fucking money, right? So Jeff doesn't have a label. Prospect Park Records doesn't exist. He had just like this little imprint that he threw together and, you know, was putting it out via Caroline. I actually think he lied to me and told me, because, you know, he was my manager first. I actually think he lied to me and told me that he shopped the record around and nobody wanted it, so that he could just like put it out himself. I don't think he actually shopped the record around. I don't think he actually shopped the record around at fucking all. But, you know, I was used to being told that I was a bad person, I was unlovable, and I was just like, you know, that I should just be happy to take what I can get. Wow. Like, it's just so fucked up. Like, it's just like so fucked up. Like, just all the things that these men would like say to me, I would really believe them. And that's the type of shit that would be making me like, you know, just so like angry all the time. Like, of course I have like childhood trauma and shit like that, but like that's really why I would be like angry all the time, because like these people that I was kind of like, yeah, I come from a very broken home, so these people that I'm around, and I'm a kid, so I'm kind of like clinging to them and looking up to them like their family and stuff like that, are kind of telling me that, you know, I don't deserve anything and like I'm not worth anything. And damn, yeah, fuck. Oof, damn. So he finagles some imprint through Caroline, and I guess they give him like a 2-year deal on it. But okay, so this is why the case is done, because Jeff just completely ignored the, like, you stole UMG's product, and they actually I'm gonna have, David Joseph is gonna give me the receipts for all the money they spent on the record. I have my receipts, and David Weiss, you have my receipts for all the money that I spent on the record. And you, having had been my business manager since, you know, I came into this industry, you know the parameters of every single deal I've ever signed very fucking well. So for you to be complicit, for you, David Weiss, from David Weiss and Associates, yes, artists, if you are signed to David Weiss and Associates, I suggest you invest in some fucking forensic auditing, because this is some shit. Yeah, the guy that you trust with your money is fucking around with your money, and he probably hasn't taught you anything about your money. But yeah, so David Weiss, ha ha ha. So we split in 2016, but you had me listed as an official client until 2019. Oh, wow. Okay. So, I'm about to, so many crackers about to get it. They're about to get it. It's going to be crazy, because UMG is not going to have it. They're not having it. So his 2-year stint with Caroline ends, and back to the UMG exit deal. It says that in the event that, you know, Jeff no longer wants to be at Caroline, he has the freedom to move to any other label within the UMG system. So Jeff then takes the fucking album out of the UMG system, and I guess, you know, comes with some forged fucking signature or some forged contract or whatever to a distribution platform called Vidya. Now, when I saw that on this like crazy accounting, I thought I had never heard of it. I thought it was maybe like, you know, some like Planet Fitness jukebox shit or something or another. And rightfully so, because Jeff cooked the books. He cooked them fucking books. They were like just like all these like little like, you know, cents things. So I was thinking like, okay, like someone's probably like watching Ice Princess video while they're like running on the treadmill or something like that, whatever, you know what I mean? Then I have a conversation with Larry the other day, and Larry's telling me that Jeff is like Jeff was like begging Gamma to buy his catalog, and they're just like, no, nigga, like we don't want to fucking buy it. So they dropped him. They kicked him off the fucking label a couple months. They kicked him out of fucking video and shit later. So cunts, if you can do me a favor and just figure out who is currently distributing the record, because that person also does not have permission to distribute the record. So now it's a matter. Now Video's pissed because they are now realizing that they got, and they are, yeah, they're guilty of a crime. And you know, since Gamma has acquired the company, that kind of puts Gamma in jeopardy as well. You know, so they're pissed. They are absolutely fucking pissed. Because, Jeff, you made a lot of money on their platform. And you didn't pay Universal. And you didn't pay anyone. You didn't do anything. Even as per your own contract. You didn't even follow your own contract. Now, with Sorrell and Tatelman knowing, because they have to know that they are helping you steal, right? Sorrell and Tatelman better fucking quit. Y'all better quit while y'all ahead, honey. Because once I report y'all asses to the California fucking State Bar, because y'all know, like, no, there's like a code of ethics that you as an attorney have to adhere to. So you're trying to help Jeff Kwatinetz commit a crime. You guys should run for the fucking hills now. Because when I put this together and I present it to the California State Bar, you guys are definitely going to get suspended, or you might be disbarred. Yeah, and that's how I'm gonna strip Jeff butt-ass naked. Lead out, have that nigga shaking his fucking boots before UMG and fuck. No, I'm so serious. Like, save yourselves. Save yourselves. You guys are both two older gentlemen, you know? Look at how Jeff has to scrounge around now because he no longer has his law degree, like, you know, or his license to practice. You know, and then after this makes the news, like, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna look good for the big three. Honestly, the big three doesn't look good for the big three. Like, I just need like Rick Ross, Swiss Beats, and shit. Have Joe Budden be like the little like sportscaster nigga up there talking shit, just like, you know, interpolate Ice Cube's idea, because Ice Cube is dusty. Ice Cube doesn't even have, like, the hip-hop clout. And just the way he's going about it, like, it's like some charity, like, oh, I gotta get these. The way Ice Cube is, like, trying to go about it, like he's, like, the charitable one, and it's like, oh, I gotta get these kids off the streets. Like, are you kidding? Like, what? Black kids in Compton these days have, like, really, like, high, like really fucking, like, tricked out computers and, like, can code and, like, what are you talking about? What is this, like, imaginary, like, can you stop perpetuating this bullshit, like, imaginary, like, destitute, like, young black youth that needs to be saved? Like, please. No, these are fucking, like, athletes, and y'all are dusty. Like, Ice Cube, you've been a fake gangster. And you got this broke white nigga next to you, and you ill. Come on. Like, nah. When you was on there screaming at Kamala Harris and all that, like she owe you something, like, nah, get up out of here. Get out of here. We just need, like, we just need some more hype, some more pizzazz. Like, yes, We need Just Blaze, like, playing the fucking halftime show and all that other shit. Like, them fucking outfits need to be hot. Like, no. And there needs to be no Ice Cube involved. Because Ice Cube is not... He's expired. He's expired. Them Dickies shoes, them dusty, ew. Them yellow eyes and that fucking, like, weird Monchi afro. Like, nah. Nobody see it, nah. Ice Cube does not have, like, the hip-hop clout needed to recruit young basketball players. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, y'all. I know your nigga Garagos or whatever the fuck, but y'all about to lose a lot of money. Because it's only a matter of time before somebody cooler just does it and you guys are out of business. Because, yeah, this is going to be like a real scar for the big three. There you go again, Jeff. Like, fucking shit up. Fucking shit up. Because now you're really getting sued. Like, you're really getting sued. Like, you're really, really fucking getting sued. Like, no, like, the other night, like, I might have been bluffing a little bit. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to, like, you know, take your fucking, like, food and all that, but no, like, no. These people are not happy. They're not happy. And all it took was me just kind of, like, putting, like, you know, these images together in my mind, and it clicked. And now you're fucked. So, yeah, by virtue of all of that, any contract we've ever had with each other is now null and void. You are going to pay me for cyber squatting on my namesake website, despite the multiple attempts to get the keys from you for it. You're going to pay me for all of the money that I have lost by losing AzealiaBanks.com, which the cheapyxo.com thing was connected to. You are going to pay me lots of punitive damages for all of the time that I couldn't properly reinvest in myself and keep my career going at the rate that I wanted it, that I needed it to go, because you were stealing my money. You are going to pay for forging my signature. You are going to pay for perjury. You are going to pay for stalking. You are going to pay for emotional distress. Yes, Mark Passon told me that you have had a private eye following me state to state for the last 4 years. And that is fucking creepy. I kind of suspected that. You know, I would see, like, random unmarked black cars. And the only other time anyone's ever done that to me was fucking Dave Holmes. Yeah, that's what crazy old white men in love do. They have you followed by a fucking PI. You know, it's like the middle of fucking COVID. You're, like, launching all these fucking frivolous, like, baseless lawsuits at me. And then you get this gag order, and then you get this fucking, like, restraining order. And I move all the way across the country just to avoid accidentally violating the restraining order. And then you move your ass to Florida, too. Huh. So, yeah, you have zero claims. Like, you have zero fucking claims. You can't claim breach of contract because the contract is fraudulent. It doesn't even fucking exist. Wow. Look how that works. Like, look how easily that just fucking, like, unfolded. You have real problems. Like, no, you got real problems. Damn. You thought that ABC thing was the issue, huh? You're not ready. You're not ready. Because Vidya is going to give me the real numbers. They're gonna wedge the real numbers against what Universal's, debt is, and your ass is fucking grass. Not even because of the amount of money, but just because, and this is probably why you got disbarred, but just because you try to circumvent the legal parameters of things without any cause. This the same way, when I was under the assumption that you were simply stealing my money, and I hadn't been convicted of anything by a jury. I'm just like, why isn't the judge making him pay me? This entire time I've just been until I'm proven guilty of something by a jury, this contract still has to stand. He's obviously proven that he knows he has to pay me some amount of money with these little measly fucking drops in the bucket that he keeps fucking trying to send me and trying to fuck with my head. But it's no, Jeff, your head is about to fucking spin. Your head is about to fucking spin. It's about to spin. It's about to spin. Damn. And when I said to you, watch what that voodoo do, honey. But just to end this rant on an amazing note, I get to re-record and re-release Broke with Expensive Taste for the 10-year anniversary. Woohoo! Haha! No, I'm a way more seasoned singer now, and a way more seasoned rapper, and just the things I know about sound design and shit. What? When I run JFK through that fucking Oberheim, it's over. It's fucking over. And just all the upgrades to consumer electronics that have happened in the last couple years, nah. It's a completely different it's a completely different time from 2014 to now. It's gonna go the fuck off. And Jeff, you're dumb. You're dumb and you're broke because actually if you would have been my friend, if you would have been my fucking friend, yeah, these little royalty, buy your royalties, give you an advance against your royalty deals, honey, the boys are throwing the money at me right now, okay? They don't want you. They don't want you. They don't fucking want you. If you would have been my friends, I could have got you some colostomy bag money, but now, no diaper for you. No diaper for you, Tommy Pickles. You gonna be sitting on the fucking... Nigga, you gonna be sitting on a Campbell soup can, taking a shit. And when I realized it, God damn it, you were never, not shitting. You never showed up anywhere to manage me, because you were always fucking shitty. No, the boys are really trying to give me $10 million just to collect on that old ass fucking Broke with Expensive Taste. But now, you get nada. You get nothing. You get nothing. Now you get your hand cut off. And you gotta ante up. You gotta ante the fuck up, nigga. Yeah. Big banks, these crackers owe me some big bank. Hot pink painted Pirellis, I'm in the big tank. Big diamonds dancing up on me, they pay the pink, boy. I been that ghetto bitch getting money, now what you think, boy? I'm just happy that I get to fucking do it the right way. Do it again. Do it sexy. You know what I'm saying? Yes. We're gonna do this real sexy. And it's just gonna be cunty. Yeah, it's gonna be so fucking cunty. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cunty. I can't get over it. It's gonna be too fucking cunty, bitch. No, I'm a fucking like, cause Gen Z, y'all didn't catch that, right? And there was just so much going on, like too many people talking shit. No, y'all niggas did not catch how I bodied everybody, everything, and but y'all about to get it now. Now y'all about to get it when I'm saying like, oh, these bitches on my dick. No, you're gonna get it for real. Like, Azealia Banks is gonna have her. She's about to have her day. Azealia Banks is about to have her fucking celebration. Damn, niggas been fucking stressing me out since I was a little girl. I need a fucking celebration. I need a fucking celebration. And Azealia Banks is gonna be rich. Like, rich. Like, really fucking rich. Like, actually rich. Yes. I'm gonna do something stupid. Like, get a fucking, like, iced out cheap XO chain. It's not gonna be Moissanite diamonds either. It'll be, like, Aliante. Like, first time in my fucking rap career I do any dumb shit, it's gonna be an iced out cheap XO chain. 100%. I'm gonna have the iced out bussy bar right on my neck, bitch.